everybody. I'm actually really proud of myself that I'm keeping up more consistently with my blog posts or my video posts. But this video is in regards to or inspired by events that happened last night. I just was in a really bad mood last night. Terrible mood. Like angry, crying. Anything that happened was irritating me. I was just being a brat. My sister's death was kind of like hitting me like a ton of bricks. It was just a terrible night. And it was one of those nights that nothing I did was going to fix it at all. You just have to deal. And I feel, when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about how I always do these videos and kind of preach positivity, which I still stand by. Like, if you want a positive life, you have to be positive and all that. But at the same time, I'm human. And we go through those moments of just having terrible days, and that's okay. It's healthy, and it's normal. So I wrote down a list. This list isn't something that's going to fix your problems or make things better or make your bad mood go away. It's because I think that you should just kind of let the bad mood go through your body. That's healthy, not every day, but every once in a while. But this is things that you can do to kind of just cope and deal and not scream at everyone you see. So the first thing is music, loud, angry music. I literally wrote it like that. And I don't know what it is. Music choice is completely up to you. Music in general, I think, helps. I don't know what it is with me, but I love to listen to like really angry music when I'm mad, or ghetto rap. I don't know why, but I do. I get the headsets, I cover my ears and block out like any noise, and I just listen to music, blast music, and it helps. And if you see those headphones on me and you hear the blasting music, don't come near me. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm blocking out the world. But it does. It helps me a lot. And then I have drive around aimlessly, which you don't have to drive around aimlessly if you have a destination in mind, but just driving in general I find helps a lot. Listening to whatever music I pick by myself, it allows me to think about whatever it is that's making me angry, triggering me to just be in this mood, whatever. It helps. This one might not be relatable to everyone, but I went to Ashley's gravesite last night, and again, I don't like to think of my sister as in the ground. I like to think of her in heaven or in this room with me right now watching over me. I don't know. But at the same time, going there kind of made me feel like a connection, like I was connected to her, as opposed to sitting in my room and thinking about it. And I guess, again, not everyone can relate to a death, but at the same time, this can relate to someone that you just miss. So say someone's in another country or whatever state, go to a place that you feel connected to them, and it helps. And then call a friend or a loved one, which I know you're probably like, obviously, but it's something that just needs to be said. When I was going through, so even still, like when I'm just in a bad mood, bad place, I will call my friends and just vent. And it's not necessarily I'm expecting advice, because that's not what I want at all. I just want to release everything that's in my head. And it's, I can't thank my friends enough for sitting there and like listening to it all. But it definitely helps. Just let it out, Bottling it up is the worst thing ever. It sucks. Don't do it. And then write. That's a big one for me. I love to write. It's so liberating to just let everything out on paper. You can say stuff that you necessarily wouldn't say in person. So, there's no boundaries. You can just write whatever it is you want. It's liberating. And I love it, and I do it all the time. I write, half the time my journal is filled with stuff that doesn't even make sense. I just write whatever's on my mind, and it helps a lot. And then this one, Scream, Just Scream. I swear, it's so euphoric to just, like, scream when you're in that mood. And I'm not saying, like, if you're a young child mad at your parents to start screaming in the house. Like, I don't give you permission to do that. But just, if you're home alone and you're just really angry, just let it out. Or take a pillow and put it over your face. Scream. It helps. I swear, it's like a release. And it helps me. I don't know if I sound crazy, but it does. And then do something you enjoy. So go to the movies, go out to dinner, go shopping. I personally love to go shopping when I'm just by myself, when I'm in an angry mood. Just look at clothes. I don't necessarily, I'm lying. I do buy probably way more than I should, but it helps. And then the last one is it's okay to cry. And for the longest time, I didn't cry. I thought it was like a sign of weakness. I just didn't. Which is such a stupid thing. But I read a quote online, and it was, crying is not a sign of weakness. Since birth, it's been a sign that you're alive. And it's so true. Crying is not weak. It is necessary. I promise you that if you're having a bad day, to just cry, even those like really intense, heavy cries, once you're through with it, you will feel a lift weight off your shoulders. I promise. And don't think you're weak for crying. I don't think I'm weak. I think I'm a pretty strong person, and I cry all the time. Okay, well, I'm not like walking around crying all the time, but I do cry, and it's helpful. So that is my list of things that I do when I'm just not in a good mood. Again, you can do this for anything. You're mad at your parents, friends, whatever it is, or more intense stuff like dealing with a death. I hope some of this stuff can help you. You may do some of this stuff. If I didn't mention something that you do, comment below. I'd love to know. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.